What's up out there? It's 1:43. I got about 45 minutes before I had to start work. I just left my house and was watching a thing on TV about the earthquake in Haiti. Man, that's messed up. What's going on in the country? You know, it's like black people around the world. It's just we're just all messed up, man. It's kind of messed up. Man, so much to say about that. But anyway, this video is about a response to Black Gender War. One of my subscribers asked me to make a video. I'm going to give you a story. I think it relates. This happened, I think, in 1994 on the island of Hawaii in Honolulu, which is America for those who may not know. I was at the University of Hawaii, and I was in one of the gyms playing ball, and the door just opened and closed, and these 6 Samoans had surrounded me. The shortest one was about 6'4". The tallest one was he looked like he was 7'1" to me. But this shortest one stepped over talking about why you black guys taking our women. And I was like, you guys see this view? It's pretty nice. It's snowing outside. There's the river. This is called Kinokawa River, and it goes all the way to Nada. It's very long. Wow, it seems like the water has risen a little bit. But anyway, so he asked me, why you black guys taking all our women? And I was like, wow, I'm getting sweated like this, and I only been here 3 weeks. Whoa. So I told him, I said, well, I only been here 3 weeks, but, and I don't know what your women look like, because, all your women, I don't know who's who, Hawaiian, Samoans, or whatever, I don't know, because they all look the same to me. And I said, but if you ask me from what I've seen most of your women, if they're your women, they're usually with white guys. And if you ask me why they with white guys, well, I've only been here 3 weeks, and I've already heard the rumor how you guys treat your women like shit, and the white guys treat your women like shit. So if your women are thinking like, well, hell, if we're gonna get treated like shit, we might as well get treated like shit by someone that got some money. So the shortest one got really angry, so I'm gonna kick your butt. And I was like, no, hear me out. We can fight when I finish. And then I said, as far as us black guys are concerned, you guys talk like us, you act like us, you walk like us, you dance like us, you dress like us. So your women are probably saying, well, hell, why have an imitation when we can have the real thing? And then the shortest one got really angry and said, that's it, I'm fucking you up. I said, wait, hear me out. I got one more thing to say, and after that we can fight. And I said, I've read your history, and your culture, and you have a beautiful culture, beautiful history. There's nothing wrong with you. You're handsome young men, your women are beautiful, they're big, but, they're beautiful. I said, there's nothing wrong with you. I said, the problem probably stems from the fact that to your women, you guys are probably are not showing any self-respect. I can understand, what the white people did, when they went to your island and stuff, but still, that doesn't matter because you're here now, and, you have to respect yourself. I said that your history, our history, it's almost all the same. We're brothers, we're family, and, the whole thing is if you don't keep up your culture, then your women are not going to keep up your culture, and they're not going to respect you. You run around here praising black guys because they can dance and hip hop and all that stuff, and if your women are supposed to follow you, well, what do you think they're gonna do? They run into black guys because of the same things, and you guys are the ones getting left out. I said, if you want your women, respect who you are, respect your culture. I said, if you become a man, or I wouldn't say, I guess men respect your own culture, I'm sure your women will just drop these brothers, drop these white guys and return to you because you're the closest thing that they know. They know who you are, and I said that's about it. And then the tallest one, he kind of stepped in and he put his hand in front of the short one. And he said, "Oh yeah, you're right, man. You're right, man. It's all cool. It's all cool. We're gonna go, man. You're right. We're gonna change. We're gonna change. Fix our problem." And he said, "I hope we didn't scare you." And I was like, "Nah, you didn't scare me. I know I can outrun you." And they all started laughing, and they left. And so I just sat on the floor. Of course, I started shaking and stuff because I was like, I've seen some people get beat down by them Samoans, man, and it ain't no joke. Them big ass hands that look like them cylinder bricks or whatever just coming down on top of a motherfucker's head. That stuff is, that's some crazy stuff. But anyway, my whole point is about what's going on in the States, and I haven't been there, and really I can't say that I know the extent of the damage that's done. But I do know one thing: if we don't have a history, our women can't respect us. And as African Americans, the only history that it seems like we're putting in front or we're trying to respect is history from the slavery since we've been here. And that's not our history. Our history extends back to Africa. And I ain't even trying to say go back to the pyramids and all that stuff. I'm talking about right when slavery had started, and all that stuff. When Europeans were over in Europe doing whatever they were trying to do stuff, we had our empires and our universities and colleges and stuff like that. We were doing well, and they just came and started kidnapping us and started doing the things that they're still doing today, and dividing up us and stuff so that they can keep their power and all that stuff. And if we want to get our women back, we can't just say we're African Americans and start new roots in America, because our roots didn't start in America. They're branches that extended to America, but they're not roots. Our roots are back at home, and we need to go back there. And all these our leaders and stuff, a lot of them are not telling us, that hey, in 1500s when we were being shipped over from Africa, that we were also in Spain and in Portugal running things over there, and that Africa, Timbuktu was the center of education and all this stuff. We taught them, so, and the whole thing about us not reading was because what was going on in Africa was the good things were going on while bad things were going on. And American, a lot of people would have wanted to leave, or they would have fought to the death, instead of being slaves and stuff. But as far as our problem is with the women and stuff, we just have to start. I think we just need to find our culture and find out who we really are as a people, because we're not just only African Americans, and we can't just talk about these colleges and stuff that we go to, because that's not their education. That's not their knowledge. That's knowledge that they took from us, and we taught them and stuff, and then they, of course, they developed on it and stuff like that. But then a lot of it is just not coming from them, because we made a lot of discoveries also. But to deal with the sisters and stuff, first of all, maybe we need to change our dialect. I mean, not dialect, but our conversation, the words we use and stuff. And I'm not going to get onto we shouldn't start calling ourselves niggas and bitches and all that stuff. Don't even worry about that. That'll fix itself. What I'm talking about is start using different words and stuff, and the way we talk to ourselves, instead of hanging out on the corners, like, instead of just hanging out on the corners, and drinking or whatever y'all doing now, because I don't know what's going on, to have a book, grab some history books, and everybody take turn reading. If you can't read or can't pronounce words and stuff, get an iPhone, iPhone or iTouch or whatever, and they got this application called dictionary.com, and any word, you look up any word, and it pronounces the words too, so they got all kinds of stuff in technology. These iPhones are pretty good. That's why I upload a lot of my videos from iPhone. I do have a Sony, but I don't use it. But as far as math, let me hold on.